What's going on, people? It's your boy MrFreedomSpeech right about now. Today we're gonna be doing top 10 drill artists, Then we're gonna move on to the top 10 rappers from the UK scene that we like as well. Today, introduce your name.
My name is RS.
Yeah, man. So basically, you're gonna go 10 drill first. So it's gonna be 1, 1, 2, 2. You know what I mean?
Then UK rap.
And UK raps after that continues. Alright. Who's your first one?
Neo and B.
Why? You got to give hold on. People, when we do this, we've got to give our reasons why we like these people as well, yeah?
So my number one person would be Neo and B. I feel like he's underrated and he makes consistent bangers and he just needs to release more, you know what I mean? But definitely if I was to put him in an order out of 1 and 10, he'll be number 1. And definitely in his circle as well, they all go hard. But yeah.
Yeah, I can say that as well. Let me just add on a couple of things, then if you want to add things on as well to my one as well, then you can say so as well. I think with Neo and B, yeah, he's like moving a lot of more music now. He's been more consistent with it, and that's what I'm liking about Neo and B. Your work rates and assets and everything else, like they're going hard for all, their things and everything. So that's what I think. I would say they need to maybe bring out a lot more music together, because I like when all 3 of them are on tracks.
Yeah.
Definitely. What's that song that I liked, what we both liked?
Real Life and Riding.
Riding. Banger.
100%.
100%, yeah. So the first one I picked, was Mizzle Max. Why I picked Mizzle Max is when he came home from prison, he still had the same flow. Some people, when they come from prison and everything, they're a bit rusty in it. You know what I mean?
They expected him to go straight into drill, you know what I mean? I feel like the way he came up with the Return of the Mac, I feel like he kind of changed the game, you know what I mean? Like he kind of, you know, let me speak about my story, you know what I mean? And he switched it up.
And also, he's got a very unique flow, an unusual like kind of way of flowing. When you hear rappers nowadays, they don't flow the way he flows. See, like you have all your like, you know, like low ski also.
Yeah.
Like they're different. Everyone has that. You just knowing it. Like they're a bit different when it comes to him and Mizzle Max. And you know, who's that guy who died recently again? Biz. Like them guys go hard. Not saying all the rest are not good, but those 3 were the main standout for me to listen to Han and Spartans. You know what I mean? But yeah, let's get into our second one.
Let's see.
People in the comment section, let me know your favorite 10 drill artists as well, that who you would pick as well, and also for the rappers as well, people. Yeah, make sure, or if you agree with what we're trying to say, go on. So
my second artist I'll say in the UK drill scene is M24, and with him, ever since he started being consistent with music, I feel like he's been dropping bangers. Like look at We Don't Dance, Luke Cage, what else?
Hard rapper.
Riding, all them songs there, they're bangers. Like I feel like he should keep the flow going and keep on dropping on bangers.
And also, you know what? I like the one with Tion Wayne.
London.
That was something different. Like I never expected him to go on that wavelength. Like you can just tell, like it was something different for him to get on. Do you know what I mean?
Because I didn't.
It wasn't really like, you know how you used to hear him with back in the days, back then.
With the oldest, I think it was called Rebels or something. Yeah.
That's when you told me about him, isn't it?
Yeah. That was when he was a young one.
Yeah. But yeah, still, let me get into my one. People, this is not an order, like 1, 2, 3. We're just picking. I say Zone 2. You know why I say Zone 2? as the whole, but I will pick up one artist from Zone 2 that I reckon he's very underrated, and that's Karma.
100%.
He don't get the proxy that he deserves. Like, he goes in, he goes hard, and everything else. Yeah, still, and he just yeah, man. I think everyone picks Quenface a lot, but for me, bar for bar, the way you can tell the way he does his pen game. Like
he's intense when he spits some bars.
And when he says a lot of shit, it is.
Yeah, clip.
And plus, it just goes over people's heads. That's all I can say.
And his wordplay as well. Like when he talks about everything, he goes hard, innit?
Yeah, trust me. I like all of them from Zone 2. Don't get me wrong. I rate every one from them. Like they're all different and they're all like rap good. But he's probably my favorite one in Zone 2 that can be like, yo, he needs his props just like all the other lot. But still, let me know your one. My bad. You know you gotta have a look for that, man. Yeah, when people start looking on your film.
I was gonna say Zone 2 as well. That was my third one, but
yeah.
I'll go with Quenface as well. If you're gonna say Karma, obviously Karma, he's really good. You know what I mean? He's different from the others. Like he's more intense the way he raps. But if you're gonna go with, I'll say the whole Zone 2 is good. You get what I'm saying? Like they're hard, but I'll just say the whole Zone 2 in it. Like they're hard. I feel like with them, they go in with drill. If you don't put them in like the category of drill, the top 10, then I don't know what you're doing, you know what I mean?
You should done that here.
But definitely one of the hardest though, I'll say, is like, with like Quenface, Karma, who else?
Trizza. He goes hard.
Who else could I say? But yeah,
actually.
100%.
Oh, I say TPL.
TPL?
Yeah. TPL goes hard as a whole collective. I don't think there's anyone that I'd be like, do you know what I mean? Like, I'll just think, nah, I can't like separate one of them because I like the other one because they both come in hard, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it's kind of hard for me to say, I like this one, I like that one. I like this one.
Out of all of them, I'll probably say Omis. Like he has that, he brings that. He
reminds me of someone, I can't remember who it is. He raps like him a little bit. I can't remember off the top of my head. Who is it?
Well, with Omis, I feel like the way he creates, like, I think it was a one song that he just brings in like with a hook and it's like snaps, you know what I mean? Like he brings the whole song together out of all of them.
What's your favourite track though?
Philly Don't Dance.
I would say that as well.
Cause you know what I mean?
Philly Don't Dance, it's like it brought them to another kind of audience, isn't it?
Yeah.
I say that's when they started getting big after that. Yeah.
Yanko from the 7th, and with him, he makes bangers, but he needs to be more consistent. Like he has that flow that makes you want to just say, yeah, he went in, you know what I mean? And I feel like with him now, I don't know, like my favorite song from him is probably Love It, and that song was like, if I ching him away, something like I heard he's 7 foot, if I ching him down and make him finish it.
You've got to keep it sensitive, people.
Yeah, but yeah, you get it. Well,
you get what he's trying to say, but let me keep it to the 7th as well. As he was saying, Yanko and everything, I would say CB. CB is very underrated. For me, like, as soon as I had CB's, I was just like, yo, this guy is going in.
He snaps at what? You're talking about Take That Risk?
Yeah, Take That Risk. Like, I was just like, bro, like, this is the first time I got into him. I'm not going to be one of them people like, oh yeah, I was a fan back in the days and all sorts of stuff.
Yeah, well,
I only recently just got onto him. So I reacted to him as well. So check out my reaction to him as well. But yeah. I would say, I'd say Lowski.
Lowski.
Yeah.
100.
Even though some of his tracks is a bit different to others nowadays, he is coming different with it, and like with the mainstream and everything. Do you know what I mean? Like, he still comes hard. Like for me, I think he don't get lipped out as much. I like I said about Miz and Mac, like their flows, like they're good. I got like quite a lip. Like I would say, I would listen to a lot of his music, like from back in the days. You know, like what's that song? Kenneton.
Oh yeah, that's a classic. Wait.
No, I'm not saying he was on it, but like you know that when you can imagine someone on it.
Yeah.
Like you're thinking, right, Lewski could have got onto that one as well. I would just want him to get on that one as well.
What was that song? It was a recent song. It was like with Lewski, G Smarko, what is it? And SD. What is it called? What was that song?
But I prefer, you know, the Miz and Mac one, the recent one.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I like that one. That one was sick because it was good for him and Miz and Mac to do something finally.
Yeah, 100.
Like, because since Miz and Mac was in jail, you know what I mean? Yeah, man.
What was I gonna say? Fucking no. I was gonna say Harlem Spartans, but you know what I mean. You said Lewski, but as a whole, I feel like they've been going hard since the beginning, and especially when you've got Lewski and Miz and Mac, like he said. You know what I mean?
And that's why I say Kenton made me listen to the music right after that, even though you know Hazard.
Yeah.
That's the one. I forgot what the name was before then when I mentioned Nilski's name. But yeah, still, yeah. So Hazard was my favorite song from Nilski.
But yeah, I feel like they're different though. I feel like hopefully because they're out now, they can consistently drop bangers. But yeah.
Let's move on. It's your turn.
Shall I go again?
Yeah,
SJ, I feel like he's hard on every track. Like he comes in different, you know what I mean? Every track he kills it. Like out of the three, I feel like I'll say SJ, then Double L's and Bando, because this guy, like with Bando,
he mentions his auntie
too much. It's like, what, are you gonna ask your auntie for permission to bang a girl or something? Like, that's what I'm thinking. Like
he always says when the aunt like from time to time. Like I'm thinking, bro.
I feel like with him now, he can change up his lyrics. Don't always mention your auntie, because I'm gonna feel like, rah, what do you ask your auntie? Do you want? What, can I bang a girl or something? Like what? What, are you gonna take her into the bedroom and say, auntie, can I bang this thing right there? Like, come on now, switch up, 100%.
What I'm trying to say is, like, Bando, he's good, yeah, but he needs to switch up. It feels like he's lazy. Like to rap, he's on rhymes and he goes back.
That's why I would say SJ, he comes in different. Double L's, he don't get the ratings that he deserves. You know what I mean? I feel like when he came up, he switched it and it came hard. You get what I'm saying?
And I'm not gonna lie to you. From when I've been listening to Double R's, I didn't think of him too good, you know. From the start, I gotta keep it real because I'm not gonna try to bullshit people and everything. I didn't rate Double R's at the time, but after when I kept hearing Bando Key talking the same shit all the time, Double L's was holding the tracks, you know what I mean? 100%. He was holding it up, and I thought, well, you know what, bro, how can I not say that I like Double L's, bro? And then, like, you know when you overthink stuff, and you think, right, still, he actually goes in. But I didn't rate him for the first time I heard him. I got to keep it 100 people, just keeping it real, man. But anyway, let's move on, man. Fizzler. Oh, Fizzler, he's like one of them up and comings. Like I can literally say, when I heard them on the Kenny All Staff freestyle and everything, I'm telling you, is he went hard with the freestyle. Even though he could have went harder, I liked him since then. I'm not saying I'm a big fan of his, but I'm saying I went back to all his old things that he did release, and I've got to say, I'm impressed, you know what I mean? That's what I can say. So let's hurry up though, innit?
I'd say Sin Squad. I feel like they're hard and underrated down in like the Tottenham side. Like they deserve more credit in their tracks, and like because they have talent. Like look at all of them. Like LR, he goes in. Like when he spits them bars, his light work freestyle. He killed him, and he killed it. Shall just keep on going. I say as well, 410 in that circle, like they're one of the godfathers of drill, like 6'7", 150, and all of them, like that's where it all started, and you can't go wrong with them. They all go hard. Then you can put, you know what I mean, just go by 2.
No, I was gonna say Sin Squad as well, but I think who I like in Sin Squad as well, I like GP. GP, like I think people say, who did they say first? Who would they like? They think what's his name? Who's Unks, isn't it?
Yeah, Unks.
They would say Unks first and then KK, but they forget GP. GP's always like last when I see, like, say like you're looking at a comment section, you know.
Yeah.
They would never mention GP in a conversation. But GP's underrated. But I do like LR, and who's the other few one? What are coming up again? I can't remember the names off the top of my head. But LR's one of my favourites, I can say. But anyway, yeah. Let me go. Biz.
100.
One of my favourites, one Harlem Spartans. I can literally say, boy, rest in peace to him, man. Also, 100. RIP to him, man. Also, man. He's one of my favourites. Even though I got into him very late.
Yeah.
When I listen to his tracks right now, I'm like, yo, this guy is...
He could have took off, innit?
He could have took off. He was gone before his time. There's like loads of artists out there that are gone. There's a bunch of artists, but I couldn't be here all night.
You might as well finish it, like your top 10.
And Unknown T.
Yeah.
Let me talk about Unknown T. Do you know what? He's just different. He just comes different with it. Get on me. I like that song. I like that song. I'm not gonna lie to you. That, even though, like, you know when you like listen to something, oh, she went on the burger bun. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like,
he came in different.
He came in different when I heard him. So yeah, man. But he's good though, man. Millions.
Yeah.
Yo.
He came in his game different.
Different. When I say different, he came with a different style. You can see people are trying to take his style away from him and try to talk like him as well. But yo, that's what I can say. Fire. Good on fire. Hey.
Then I got 2 more. I'll say Lats. But he's good, but he needs to be consistent, you know what I mean? Because I feel like he could go far in the game. And then my number 10th one is Young Diz. Like, he's got bars, definitely disrespectful, you know what I mean? You know, no lie, you know what I mean? So if he was to go further, I feel like he would be up there, you know what I mean? But we need to go to the top 10 UK rap quickly.
No. We'll come back with another video for that.
Right,
so cool. We'll look out for that one, people. Let me know your favorite top 10 UK drill. And yeah, man. Hey,
Thanks for watching.
Thanks for watching. Tell me your favorite ones as well in the comment section, and I'll be back again with another banger.